He was a real demon, yo. She turned around and threw us shit like these.
Yo.
Before I knew
Yo.
she was throwing it back on me like bow, bow, bow.
Hey, yo.
My fault, little man.
Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. I don't know what you mean. I'm Dirty Dan. It's absolutely amazing. I'm Dirty Dan. Whoa, Dirty Dan.
First thing, you know we've been watching Dragon Ball Z. Everybody that follows me on Twitch, we've been watching some Dragon Ball Z chill, and chilling and shit. We actually need to probably get back on some abridged. We've been watching some Dragon Ball Z, and I came across a Jubilee parody. And, you know, I've seen Jubilee before. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Jubilee is. But this one is Frieza versus 20 Saiyans. Pretty sure it's going to be very racist. It's going to be interesting. So let's see what it smells like. Frieza versus 20 Saiyans.
I am the Galactic Emperor Frieza, and today I am surrounded by 20 monkeys.
That's racist. 7 seconds in, racist. And whoever's doing this probably had a little too much fun.
My first claim is that the monkeys deserved everything I did to them.
How dare you? After everything I did for you.
What did you do for me, besides waiting for the perfect moment to betray me?
I never betrayed you. I put my people's future on the line for you. I believed we were building something together. I was painfully naive.
I would say painfully stupid, but as you wish.
I simply never imagined you'd be foolish enough to throw away your strongest weapon because you were scared of a children's legend.
I didn't destroy you because of a legend. I destroyed you because you were loud, egotistical monkeys with a discount rebellious spirit. I need smart, obedient, powerful soldiers to push my empire forward, not savages I have to supervise every second.
If you truly...
So he's saying, I don't want niggas. I want obedient workers that just so happen to be black and very athletic and good at their job. Saiyans are niggas. Saiyans are niggas. Namekians are niggas. Every minority that's in this, like in this series, are basically niggas.
weren't afraid. Why didn't you face us like a man, with honor and pride? Why stab us in the back like a coward? Because you didn't have the balls to risk one of us awakening the legend.
No, it's because only brainless monkeys care about vain pride and honor. I care about winning.
Winning? I hear you haven't been getting a lot of that since my son ascended to the legendary Super Saiyan form.
You mean the son who stores the Dragon Balls in his garage and still never bothered to revive you?
He's too busy wiping the floor with your ass.
More like he's wiping the floor at Capsule Corp so his wife doesn't make him sleep on the sofa.
Yes, he's a family man with 2 kids and chores, but he still finds time to beat you up on the side. You're his little side project.
Yet he never found the time to do anything about his people being wiped out.
You're repeating yourself.
I just find it hilarious that I treat my followers like shit, and they never miss a chance to revive me, while your dear son, whom you gave everything to, never bothered.
I'm sure he has his reasons.
Lord Frieza! How have you been doing, boss?
Oh, I remember you. You were the
Never
giant brainless brute who used to hang around Vegeta. What happened to you? You disappeared.
Yeah, I took on 10,000 soldiers by myself. I was this close to conquering the planet in your name, but they got me in the...
Stop lying. I'm about to say, this nigga lying. Who you fooling, nigga? You lost to Kakarot, and then he said, God damn it, I don't have no more use for you, and he shot you. So who is Officer Black? Picking any?
end. Very heroic death. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. I don't really know how to bring it up.
Spit
You
it
might be
out,
right, you might
mindless
be wrong.
gargoyle.
Okay? I just wanted to ask about the life insurance money. You know, for giving my life for your empire. I mean, you owe me quite a bit, boss.
Oh, that's true. You're absolutely entitled to your workers' rights. I'll check with HR and have it sent to your closest living relative. Oh, wait. You don't have any. I killed them all!
Come on, boss. I'm
That's
serious.
crazy.
What would you even do with it? You're dead, idiot.
No, not for me. I was thinking maybe you could donate it to some charity.
You want me to be your philanthropist?
I was hoping it might reduce my hell sentence
Facts.
a little bit. I'm tired,
NASCAR,
boss.
Natty
It's
Ice.
been 20 years.
Get
Says
out
the
of my
hard R.
sight before I find a way to make hell feel like a vacation.
Come on, boss. It would make Vegeta furious if I got into heaven.
All right. Maybe I'll consider it. Now get out of here!
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, boss. I really appreciate it. One last thing, since I've got you.
What?
Do I still get travel reimbursement for that trip to Earth? It was a long flight.
Leave!
Why did you kill me, boss?
To provoke your rather unpleasant son into becoming a Super Saiyan. I assumed you monkeys would finish each other off eventually.
I understand that. Vegeta deserved punishment for his crimes. But how can you sacrifice your last two Saiyans after you lost all of us to a meteor?
A meteor. You still believe that? How?
You
come?
still believe that?
Didn't a meteor strike planet Vegeta and destroy it completely?
Oh yes, absolutely. That is precisely what happened.
Oh, brother.
Why didn't you stop it? You had the technology to predict it, and the power to prevent it.
I did. I even held it in place, long enough for everyone to see their beloved emperor saving them. Unfortunately, your king found that moment hilarious and decided to tickle my armpit. The meteor slipped and fell right onto the planet. It was tragic, really.
Oh my god! I knew it! King Vegeta would absolutely do something like that! He always worked against us!
Yes, he seemed quite upset that I was the hero, and not
I'm
him.
sure he was. But
I'm sure he
still,
was.
how could a single meteor wipe out our entire race? We usually have thousands of Saiyans off-planet.
King Vegeta asked all the Saiyans to return home, except his son for some reason. The most conspiracy-minded believe he did it because he wanted all Saiyans dead except his son. He believed this would somehow make it easier for his son to become the Super Saiyan.
Oh my god! He's so evil! Tell me my sacrifice wasn't wasted! Tell me my son defeated that bastard!
Oh my. If you knew what became of your son, you wouldn't believe me.
What happened?
I don't even want to tell you. It will break your heart.
Please, boss. Tell me!
He failed. He never transformed. And when defeat became
Right.
inevitable, he
Why? No, I'm saying, why? He's literally gaslighting and lying.
begged for his life. Then he joined the prince.
After everything I did for him, please
He's
tell me
gaslighting
you
and lying.
destroyed them all! You had the power, boss!
Oh, I certainly did. But I wanted a Saiyan to avenge his own people. It would be cruel to take that honor away from your race.
Revive me, my lord. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I am the legendary Super Saiyan.
I doubt
Nigga,
that.
yeah,
However,
no.
I do believe you could become a different form. One I've been searching for quite some time.
Really, boss?
Yeah.
What kind?
The Super Monkey Idiot. After speaking with you, I'm confident you're the one.
Yeah, Eric
Aren't
is
you
dumb
tired
as shit.
of this, Frieza?
I was saying
Are
the same
we
shit.
always going to be like this?
What exactly are you implying?
I mean, everyone we fought eventually became good and joined us. Everyone except you. Your ego just keeps getting you beaten by us over and over again.
Never! That is never going to happen.
You could just get off your high horse.
It might be. Hold
Be
on.
one of
It
us.
just might be.
Come live a peaceful life on Earth. It's actually pretty nice.
After
just
all
might
these
be. I might have
years,
to go
you
back on
still
this
don't
one.
understand who I am. I am evil incarnate. It's what I was born to be, monkey boy.
That's what I used to think too. But I fought
Monkey
alongside
boy
you in the
is
Tournament
racist.
of Power. I saw that you can do better.
I despise nothing more than you and your father's optimism, that pathological naivety. I am exactly where I want to be, at the head of the greatest army in the universe.
We can give you that on Earth. We'll put you in charge of the Red Ribbon Army. As long as you promise to use it to protect the
I
planet.
would use it to make the lives of your entire population miserable. Hurting people is something I enjoy, something I require, something I cannot live without.
Bulma could
Yep.
probably simulate something like that. You know, safely. If you promise not to do it for real. Just stop being bad and join us like a normal villain.
Stop! I am not a normal villain. I am the villain. I am the architect of your extinction. The cold, unfeeling void that swallows civilizations for amusement. I
Pause.
am the apex of villainy. I am the nightmare that even the gods awaken
We're
from.
going to use the Dragon Balls to make you taller.
Deal. My final claim is that I am the
Looking
best
ass.
leader this universe could possibly have.
Interesting. I'd love to hear you repeat that, with the same confidence, in front of the actual god of the universe.
Beerus doesn't frighten me anymore.
Nah, Zeno, nigga.
After spending so much time around you, he's developed that contagious mediocrity Saiyans seem to radiate.
Then go test that theory. At this point, watching you get humiliated has lost its novelty. But I can endure one more performance.
With my new form, I'm confident I could defeat him. But you misunderstand me, Saiyan. This isn't about...
Frieza's new form, Black Frieza, is teased to be as strong as the God of Destruction Beerus form. I have bullshit power scaling that changes every arc because the writers need to stay in the strongest character for some reason. It's still undebatable. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Because Black Frieza deadass one-shotted Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, Vegeta, and Goku in the manga. Spoiler alert. Y'all will see that later. So, Frieza one-shot both these niggas in their top forms. Saying that he's stronger than Beerus.
Strength. It's about leadership. Something you've only ever observed from a distance.
That's unfortunate, because I'll be the next god of destruction.
How ambitious. You couldn't even lead a single planet without it exploding. Hardly a glowing resume.
You murdered my people before I ever had the chance to rule.
Excuses. You didn't anticipate betrayal, and you paid for it. Do you know how many people tried that with me? Enough to fill graveyards. Competence tends to attract envy.
While you're reminiscing, I'm training with the current god of destruction, guided by the angel who already sees me as his successor. I've spent years learning what the role truly requires.
Bragging about second-hand experience to me is absurd. I have literally been the god of destruction for years, while your mentor slept and outsourced his job to me because he knew I could do it better than he ever did. And I did. Frankly, the universe has been far worse since he came
What
back.
are you talking about? You ran things for a few decades and nearly drove the universe to extinction, genociding populations at random.
That's hardly my fault. This universe is infested with barbaric monkey races like yours. And if anything, blame your incompetent Kaioshin friend for failing to do his job
Frieza,
properly.
No one knows you better than I do. And no one who knows anything about you would ever believe you care about making this universe better. You don't want responsibility. You want authority. You're a tyrant who craves more power. That's why the title of God of Destruction will never be given to you.
I don't expect it to be given to me, because I'm coming to take it. Oh, you enjoyed this little display, monkey boy. How delightful.
All right, you're not about to say that. I kind of did enjoy that, but you're not about to just get off calling me monkey boy. You know what I'm saying? So keep it on the same theme of anime. Let's go ahead and watch the new episode 15 of Naruto Unhinged. Shout out my nigga Morocco Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see this shit. See what it's hitting for.
This video is a transformative fan-based parody created for the enjoyment of fans that follow the original series. I do not own Naruto or any other series related to it, so please support all official releases.
Episode 15, The Hidden Lead.
Let's go. Oh yeah, and I'm still big back too.
If you brought me out here to meet some of your stank coochie hoes, I'm gonna be tight, Uncle Jay.
Shut that shit up and catch. I brought you out here because I want to teach you how to up an A-rank jutsu since you got selected for the finals.
Really?
Oh, of course, nephew.
Why are you laughing like that?
Anyways, let's get started.
Nah, hold on.
You're losing the plot, Lil Nig. If you ever hear me talking about upping a blue, this is what I'm talking about. There's only two things you need to have to be able to pull this off. Real nigga potential and decent shot.
Alright.
I'm a real ass nigga, yo.
I wouldn't say all that, but you definitely got the
wouldn't say
potential.
all that.
I'll take it.
Your ugly ass probably thought you looked good in this picture, huh? Well, guess what, Minato? You're dead. You ain't shit. And neither is that ugly ass gremlin you call a son. I blame you both for my impeachment.
What are you doing in here?
If you're not here to throw some ass on me, then get the hell out of my face. I'm busy.
Fortunately,
That's definitely a sound. I'm using that.
my standards don't stoop
On me, then get the... If you're not here to throw some ass on me, then get the hell out of my face. I'm busy.
Fortunately, my standards don't stoop that
He
low.
never's hating.
That made me think of something really funny. You want to hear it?
I already know you're just gonna say something about me getting touched by Orochimaru.
Wrong. I was actually gonna talk about your sister being dead and how she's probably getting piped out by a bunch of jutsu-stealing Uchigas in the underworld.
She wasn't even my sister, dumbass.
Oh, really? That must be your way of coping with survivor's guilt after she died in that orphanage fire.
Damn.
Ha! Stupid-ass nigga. Get mixed. That's 3 points on your head. Not
That nigga the king of hating, bro. Them chickas. Bro, he on timing, bro. He dead ass on timing.
9-1.
Jeez.
Actually, before I leave, why did you even come and interrupt my daily mental Minato hating session?
Because Donzo
Oh
wanted
my
someone...
God, his I have no enemies face ass is so fucking annoying. Tell him I said to go swallow a paper bomb or some shit.
Goddamn jiggas.
Actually, one more thing. Be real with me, Anko. Are you sure you don't want to throw some ass on me?
I'd rather die before doing that, you disgusting old man.
Oh, wait, that's a free layup. Nah, you'd rather get touched by Orochimaru again. 10-1. It's game point, baby.
So what did he say?
After thinking about your plan a little more, he ultimately decided not to go through.
Damn.
But he's willing to reconsider if you do a favor for him.
What does he want?
That ass.
Huh?
Or you could deliver an Orochimaru party invitation to Shino Aburame. The choice is yours.
Of course, yours.
So what's it gonna be, Kakashi? That ass or the party invitation?
Right.
What do you mean you're gonna be gone for a few months? What about the team? Your finals.
Don't ask questions you won't like the answer to, Kiba.
What do you want right now?
Way more important
God
than
damn it,
anything
Shino.
happening.
It's like I don't even know who you are anymore. Like, honestly,
Like, can we fight
who
instead,
are you,
nigga?
bro?
The fuck?
Fuck you, Kiba.
I need you to be dead ass with me, Uncle Jay.
Hmm?
What the hell did you put in my ramen, gang? Hell nah, nigga, don't me. That ramen enhancer you put in my shit tastes a little funny, yo.
Oh, yeah, so here's the thing.
What?
That wasn't a ramen enhancer.
I just Bill Cosby your shit.
What the fuck, Uncle Jay?
Why would you do that?
You're an old freaky frog ass nigga. What the hell?
Uncle Jay, you a bitch ass nigga, yo!
Maybe I should have told him about the summoning contract I made him sign while he was asleep.
Alright, what the fuck?
Ain't no way this is how I go. Drugged and instantly thrown off a cliff? I swear you can't make this up.
White boy, get your bitch ass in this room right now, homie. Cause on granddad, your ass just got me tight, yo.
My inner nigganess.
My inner
After I fought off those
nigganess.
6 Uchihas, I gained the nickname Ruka Switch 'em Down. And from that day on, if anyone tested my gangster, whop, 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 bullet, bullet everywhere.
Open up those dirty Cheeto-stained ears, you little Einstein wannabes, cause I'm about to start hating.
Children, cover your bumble-clad ears right now.
Oh, so you finally gave in to that Jamaican beef patty, huh?
Check again, fool.
On God.
Because you're forgetting about Big Vato, homie.
If your Mexican ass is also back, then what about Ruka?
I wanna Swiss something. And I've been itching to kill you after finding out what you did to Naruto. But of course, I would never do that in front of the kids.
Due to me fearing for my life, I unfortunately decided to not hate on your ugly asses today. Consider yourselves lucky.
All right, now that that loser's out the way, how about I tell you little vatos about my first time taking down a torta?
A torta.
Nigga, stop calling me white boy!
Nigga, who's you calling a nigga? White boy?
Yo, what the hell is your problem?
Ain't no way you just asked me that dumbass shit. Man, you lucky he ain't do no weird shit while you was out. Cause you was mad vulnerable, homie. Which also put me in that same vulnerable position. Pause.
Damn, I ain't
That shit is dead ass Riley.
Well, now you is, homie. So it better not happen again.
Hold up. What do you think about my money and business perspective question?
Hey, man, I'ma just put it like this. I respects the hustle, but the method is hella gay, homie. But I mean, it's also just a hypothetical, so it's not that gay, but it's still mad gay. So I can't endorse that, yo. You feel me?
Nah, I'm not feeling you at all, gang.
I'm not feeling you at all.
Seems like you consider getting money a hypothetical.
A question about getting money ain't never a hypothetical, homie. Unless your fruity ass throws in some gay ass shit like that.
But if you're only doing it to get your bread up, then it's not really gay. Cause a real nigga gets money by any means possible.
Yeah, on paper that sound real thorough, white boy. But in practice, there's a real fine line between hustling and just straight up gayness.
You'd actually have to be a dumbass drooler to pass up on generational wealth. It's literally $1 billion, yo.
Oh my God, this nigga's so gay. Here, homie, take some of my chakra. Just please, get your gay ass out my crib, yo.
I definitely should have told him about the summoning contract. Anyways. Well done, nephew.
Talking about some well done like you didn't just try and kill me.
Yeah, that was a slight misplay on my part. But anyways, it's time to teach you how to do your first summon.
Cover your boomba clot, cover your boomba. Cover your boomba clot, cover your boomba. Niggas been on my jock, they on my slunga. They been on balls a lot, they full of hunger. Cover your boomba clot, cover your boomba. Cover your boomba clot, cover your boomba.
Cover your boomba.
Míos, vato, you went crazy. You know me, brother man. Everything I do is irie.
And after all that, I took her to Mount Miyoboku. She was a real demon, yo. She turned around and threw her shit like these. Before I knew it, she was throwing it back on me like bow, bow, bow.
Hey, yo.
My fault, little man. I couldn't hold that one in.
Appreciate the jutsu, but I promise you I'm never summoning him, yo.
Man, chill that with all that crying. Acting like you never been gassy before.
I don't care about the fart gang. You deadass just emasculated me.
You probably don't even know what that mean over here talking about some exfoliate. Man, you YNs be having a little sugar in your tank now.
Nigga said exfoliate.
Uncle Jay, I'll be right back.
Maxed his ass out.
Time to get this money. Gerald, let him know he owes me money for teaching him summoning jutsu. And if he ends up mastering how to up a blue, then he has to pay me back for that as well. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Your son got one of my hoes pregnant. So, congrats, I guess.
Hell yeah, Jamal. Finally putting that little tadpole to work.
Which also means he has to take full custody while still giving me child support money. Real nigga tactics rule 44. Ain't nothing free in this world.
What's with the vest?
My sensei got high and forgot to grab it. I don't know if you know, but the shit you're doing right now is really annoying.
I don't know what you're talking
about. Yes, you do. Instead of just outright telling me why you wanted to meet, you're waiting for me to ask first.
So what?
Yeah, you got it. I see you like to waste people's time, and I'm definitely good off that, so have a good day.
Good answer. My brothers plan on attacking your village to display white dominance during the finals.
Can they box?
What?
Can they box?
You saw what they did to Lee.
Yeah, and I also saw that they burned out that overpowered-ass jutsu in the process.
Even without it, they're still dangerous.
Yeah, I'm aware, but that's not what I'm asking. Can they box?
Can they box? What is this? So we're watching episode 15 at a Hidden Leaf of Naruto Unhinged. We're doing our reactions and shit now.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about taijutsu, dummy.
Oh, that's not something we really do in our village, so I guess no.
Then I'm not too worried about it.
Interesting.
Also tell your brothers they're lucky they had the testicular torsion jutsu against Lee.
Exactly.
Because knowing
The
what I
nigga
know
version.
now, the fight would have most likely gone like this.
Kendrick Lamar.
Can they box?
This reminds me of how Ino and Shikamaru took advantage of me for my edibles, man.
Cap!
You literally gave them to us, Choji.
I'm too high for
He
this
did.
shit.
Lee, let's have a conversation about betrayal and
All
its
right,
consequences.
listen up, lil nigga. I just set you up crazy, and now it's your time to shine. I want you to go down there and beat the absolute bricks off of that Sand Village Hot Pocket.
Say no more, Sensei. I will instantly get active.
I will instantly get
That
active.
Hot Pocket ain't got shit on you.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Rock Lee from L Block, and I would die for this ignorant shit.
God.
L Block Hurricane!
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you jump around like a monkey.
Lee, are you noticing what I'm noticing?
Of course, Sensei. He is strictly using his jutsu as defense and has yet to throw an actual punch.
Now talk to me, Lee. Why do you think that is?
I believe it is because he cannot fight. Hence him relying
cannot
solely on
fight.
his weak-ass jutsu.
And could you please remind me what Rule 3 of the L Block Instigation Code says?
Rule 3 states that if a member of L Block finds themselves in a crash-out scenario with a jutsu spammer, we must attempt to cripple them.
Then get at it, lil nigga.
Then get at it, little nigga.
Bitch! Bitch!
What the fuck?
Crash out, Lee.
On L Block. Huh? I am going to cripple this jutsu spammer!
The only thing you should hate more than common sense is a filthy jutsu spammer.
Jutsu spam.
So yeah, I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, one more thing. You trying to roll up?
You hurt?
Why does she keep saying that?
You had the same dream as me, didn't you? I want to apologize to you, lil nigga.
Why? You did not do anything.
Exactly.
You heard?
That's the reason I'm apologizing. I should have stopped that testicular twisting hot pocket from using that jutsu on you. Because after having that dream, I realized that something even more ignorant would have happened if I'd done.
And if you do fuck with this shit, Coles, he has a whole unhinged series. This is episode 15. He be dropping it every now and again. But I wouldn't watch the real anime. But yeah, you would. Yeah, I feel you. Cause you're like, bro, some anime, but let them do a good. Especially when they get the voice and the cadence down right. When they get the voice and the cadence down, bro, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually are fans of the actual original, but it sums it up for niggas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say that as yo, Coles, you will fuck with this nigga Barack Obeezy. Shout out to this nigga Barack Obeezy. I've been following this nigga for a minute, bro. Like he does a lot of unhinged shit, bro. Like, well, nigga versions of anime. You will fuck with this nigga, bro.
So I would like to formally say, dead ass, my fault.
I forgive you, real nigga sensei.
Dead ass, my fault. Dead ass, my fault.
Shit just got worse. What a drag.
Shout out my nigga Barack Obeezy, bro.
This video is a
Alright, I wanted to see this shit too. Indian co-host gets checked after, I guess what? Trivializing? Well, making light of black situations. This nigga used big words. Shout out my nigga Young Don.
And he's like, I didn't even say it. Like someone just said he said it.
That's like a modern day witch hunt.
Yeah. Like literally like Emmett Till like kind of shit. Like, you know, I mean, not as vicious, but like still right there. I mean, but still right there. Like, I mean,
why do people always gotta use black struggle to compare these shit? Just
no, because
you ain't gotta bring up black people.
Everybody that struggles always gotta take our schematic.
Why he bring Emmett Till just now? We see this shit was fucked up. We don't gotta bring up.
But when I saw that was a shocking moment. That's when I went into.
It was just like when they shot Dr. King. It was just like when they assassinated Malcolm X. It's like, no, nigga, fuck what? So yesterday I was listening to this new podcast that just dropped on the comedian Godfrey's podcast, right?
Shout out to man Young Don, that ass.
And they have this Indian co-host, and he says something kind of crazy about Emmett Till, man. I wanted to react to this with you because it shows you how immigrants, a lot of times, but it's not just immigrants, white people do this as well. They downplay black history. They downplay black struggle. They downplay just the evil shit that has happened to black people across the Americas, man, especially in the United States of America. So let's go ahead.
Because they ain't never experienced the shit, you know? They experience what they experience on their side of the world. And they might just see what we experience on our side of the world, but not with a firsthand, you know, obvious experience, you know.
Didn't check this out.
Did you see the shit that happened in?
And it's vice versa. We don't really know their hardships and struggles and shit either. We just see like what we see on videos and whatever's posted and published, you know, made public. We don't really see, you know, how it is to be an Indian nigga.
Bangladesh.
I do know from what I see, them niggas have villages that have like 40 pounds of fucking shit, and they have shit festivals where they throw shit at everybody. But, you know, I don't know if that's, you know, every village. But from what I know, that might be, you know, majority.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Did you see the shit that happened in Bangladesh?
No.
They lynched a dude because he said
they
something.
burned him because he was Hindu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he don't believe in God, and they lynched him.
What is up with India?
That's Bangladesh. That's in Bangladesh.
Interesting. First of all, notice how he's describing it. He's describing it as a lynching that happened in Bangladesh, though. So the definition of lynching is the extrajudicial killing of a person by a mob carried out without a legal trial or due process. It is typically done as a form of vigilante punishment, intimidation, or racial terror. It is most associated with the late 1800s through the mid 1900s, especially in the Jim Crow South, primarily targeted Black Americans, often based on false accusations or minor alleged offenses. The last thing you should know is that the term comes from this guy, right? It's named after this guy, lynching. Charles Lynch. He died in 1796. He was a Virginia planter, a militia officer, and a local magistrate during the American Revolutionary War. His name is commonly cited as the origin of the term lynch law, which later evolved into lynching. During the Revolution, Lynch organized informal punishments against suspected British loyalists. His actions were later retroactively approved by the Virginia legislature, reinforcing the idea of extrajudicial community justice. So essentially, the Virginia legislature said, even though the people that you lynched and punished, you did so based merely on the suspicion that they were British loyalists. They didn't have a trial. There was no due process. We are sanctioning those actions retroactively. What this did was normalize the idea that the community has the power and the right to exercise its own form of vigilante justice against people that the community is suspicious of or has already determined to be guilty of a crime, even though there has been no true investigation, no due process. And so when this later evolves after the abolition of slavery, because before the abolition of slavery, most of the people who would be lynched were white people. It wasn't Black people. Why is that? Because slaves were property. Slaves were worth money. And the only thing that these white supremacists cared more about than themselves was their money. And that is still the case till this day. The white supremacists will sell out the poor whites or just any other white person if it means they can make a quick buck. Well, after the abolition of slavery and Black people were no longer owned by these white supremacists and they were no longer assets, well, then they were now, of course, hunted and targeted and demonized. And of course, that is still going on till this day. And it was at that point that lynching became more associated with the unjust murdering of Black people. I point that out to say, yes, it is true. Throughout human history, mobs have gone together and have killed people based on their own determination of justice. But the term lynching is specific. It is specific to American history and the treatments of Blacks. And this is how this Indian co-host begins to try and it's the same. It's the same. It's not the same. It is not a lynching. A lynching is racially motivated.
Did you see the shit that happened in Bangladesh?
No.
They lynched a dude because he said something.
Yeah, they burned him because he was Hindu.
Yeah. He said he don't believe in God and they lynched him.
See, he said it twice. He's really pushing this whole, it's a lynching. It is not a lynching.
What is up with India?
That's Bangladesh. That's in Bangladesh, bro.
What's going on?
I said that to you, right?
That was fucked up.
Bro,
I sent the video to him too.
Bro, why?
I did, bro. The cops handed him over to the mob. That's the fucked up part.
Really?
Those are the cops. He was crying
And even here in the text, they're calling it a lynching. It is not a lynching, right? It is not a lynching.
That's wicked.
Yeah. And And those are cops. They're like Bangladeshi cops.
I mean, we know cops aren't good.
That's terrible to even see, like the fear.
Come with me. Come with me. I got a fire. And they killed him?
Yeah, they lynched him and then they burned his body.
Wow, that one right there.
Yeah.
Because he didn't believe
in God.
Because he didn't believe in the same imaginary
I mean, he didn't even say it. Like they claimed he said it, and he's like, I didn't even say it. Like someone just said he said it.
That's like a modern day witch hunt.
Yeah. Like literally like Emmett Till like kind of shit. Like I mean, not as vicious, but like still right there. I mean, but still right there. Like,
why do people always gotta use black struggle to compare they shit? Just
no, because
everybody that struggles always gotta take our schematic.
Why he bring up Till just now? We see this shit was fucked up. We don't gotta bring up.
But when I saw that was a shocking movie. That's when I went into like researching like why the fuck.
Y'all don't always gotta bring up our shit.
Right, leave it to a shocking shit like damn, just Indian niggas getting prosecuted and hoed and hunted down and burned. Yeah, just leave it to that. Why you gotta make comparisons to black shit, nigga? Just, you know what I'm saying? That's because it's the majority of people. You trying to feel like, oh yeah, we're the same. We're not the same, It is what it is.
Talking, motherfucker.
Just call it what it is, It's just a fucked up situation in India, nigga. Breezy baby, what's the word? What's the word? How you feeling?
It was just
How was your
like
Monday?
when they shot Dr. King. It was just like when they assassinated Malcolm
Hey,
X.
pal, you still here?
It's like, no, nigga, fuck, what?
What's
It
coolin'?
seems crazy because brother right
Cooling the vibe,
here,
vibing and cooling.
he gave
Get my reactions out the way.
perfect one-to-one comparison with something that has actually happened.
I got my uploads
in
done,
American
my
history,
reactions
which
done.
is, of course, the Salem witch trials. Or, American history is filled with white Christians killing other white Christians because they weren't the right kind of white Christian, right? That's what that's like. In Bangladesh, you got a bunch of Bangladeshi people persecuting other Bangladeshi people because they are not believing in the same fucking spiritual shit, right? That's
Had me waiting for the
what it
noti,
would
you were
be.
already live.
Trying to compare this to Emmett Till, it's like
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, it was just like, that's nuts. Yeah, sorry, Breezy baby. I was here the whole time. I never left. Ever since you did when you changed the title and shit. Yeah, I was still here. I never left. I just came back.
Like 9/11.
But I was just like posting, videos and shit. So I didn't like really do. Well, I don't know if you can still see like notifications or the story updates while you're still live. But yeah, all I did was just post 2 stories on Twitch and IG for real.
It was just.
But I didn't
like,
really post too much
it
on
was
like
just
Discord.
like
Right?
slavery. It's like, no, nigga, no. This is what is going on here? All right, let's continue.
It's like
it wasn't even similar.
No, they
to
lynched
Emmett
him,
Till.
right? I mean,
Is that not annoying,
You're
y'all?
saying it's the same as Emmett Till?
It's not the same
It's,
at all.
it's a religious thing. Like he believes in something, but like
No, but Emmett Till was killed from a white woman.
I mean, he's younger. He's a little kid, and that's what really fucked up.
That's another level.
But like,
I just don't see why you even brought him up.
But like when they literally lynched him and they burned his body.
It's horrible, but
I mean, it's like that. I'm not saying
like that.
It's not like that.
It's really not.
Okay, go on.
It's not like that.
Bro, you take a person.
My day was cool. They let me off early because tomorrow I know
those
I'm
kind of
be
things,
pissed.
they stay in
early
history
Monday.
because people,
Good Monday.
when I wanted to when I understood, literally when I went in depth into understanding black struggle in this country, that was the triggering point. When I heard about it, I was like,
Truck
what
day
the
tomorrow
fuck?
and my
But
partner
it's not
old and
like-
lazy.
They're not even in the same
Fucking
vein.
truck days.
But
They're both
you
tragedies.
take a person,
And the point, another thing is, you didn't have to even compare it to nothing.
because for me, when I saw that, I was like, wow, modern day, when that happened in 1960s.
They lynched motherfuckers in Alabama.
Yeah.
They
Bro, this nigga just did that cricket noise with his mouth. Did you see that shit? That I thought the first time I listened to this shit, I thought somebody hit like a special effects button. You feel me? Like I got one of them shits too. This nigga made that sound with his mouth.
Like, you know,
compared to nothing.
Because for me, when I saw that, I was like, wow. Like, you know, in modern day, like, you know, when that happened in 1960s.
They lynched motherfuckers in Alabama.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They just
That is crazy. I
lynched
thought that was a
motherfuckers in
sound effect
Alabama.
too.
There's a few lynches that have gone on presently.
But also, they didn't lynch him because of his. They didn't lynch him because he's Indian or whatever.
They lynched him because of his religion.
Wouldn't be so
right?
bad if
Exactly.
Soros was to say
Religious persecution is
that
very
shit gonna hurt.
different than killing somebody because of the color of their skin. You see, when you live in a society and you know that the society you live in, you're not allowed to be an outspoken atheist, you have 100% control over whether or not people know you're an atheist. You could just pretend to be a believer. You don't have to spread your beliefs. If you don't live in a country where you're going to be protected, well then you know you're supposed to shut the fuck up and not say that shit. You don't have to end up in this situation.
You know we ain't no spring
But
chickens.
Emmett Till
You don't need to be
was
getting no
killed
injuries
for
now.
no other reason than an evil white woman just one day decided to make up some bullshit story, and then this young boy was kidnapped out of his house and brutally beaten and tortured and then ultimately murdered. And then the men who did it got off scot-free. That is the story in a nutshell of Emmett Till. Emmett Till could not have done anything differently to have a different outcome on that day. And even if he did the thing that she alleged he did, which she then admitted on her deathbed that she made it up and it was a fucking lie, so he didn't even do this shit. But even if he did do that shit, do you know what the crime was that he committed? Allegedly, he whistled at a white woman. That's it. Emmett Till was killed in 1955, bro. 10 years before the civil rights law was enacted. This is what we're talking about. So when guys like Charlie Kirk and these fucking white supremacist evil bastards say shit like, oh, we didn't need things like the Civil Rights Acts. There was no problem going on in America in regards to race and racism. Black people were thriving. In 1955, white men were getting away with kidnapping black boys out of their homes based off of a false accusation of a white woman murdered, and then the men get away with it. Got away with that shit scot-free, bro. That was less than 100 years ago, bro. You get that? If you've never seen pictures of Emmett Till, go look it up. Go look at what they did to this boy. In 1956, the two men responsible for murdering Emmett Till, by the way, Bryant and Malam, publicly confessed to the murder in a paid interview with Look magazine, facing no legal consequences. These men got away with murder, bro. They admitted that they did that shit and they got away with it. That was 70 years ago, bro. There are people alive today in their 70s and their 80s that were and their 90s, bro. There are people alive today who were in their 20s when this happened. This just happened like not too long ago, bro.
Oh, they lynched him because of his religion, right? Like
Exactly.
you know, basically, you just find something that different.
They didn't lynch him until because of his religion.
No, they lynched him because of his skin color.
No, they lynched him because a white woman said that he whistled.
Yeah, here it's like they lynched him because someone accused him of something.
But Vistu, the issue is Emmett Till was born black. You are not born of religion. You're not born Muslim. You're not born. I mean, whatever. But you're not.
You can be born into it, but you're not born.
But when you are a minority, you are a minority, and you're like people take you. And
but comparing that, comparing what happened to Emmett
Yeah,
Till
that's nuts.
to what happened to this guy is not. They're not. It's like apples.
It was an unnecessary comparison to begin with. Like you didn't have to bring this shit up at all. Like,
bro, when I saw this, that's what that came to my mind because that came to my mind.
Why did that?
That literally came to my mind when I was like.
I was falling asleep.
Like
that shit woke me up in anger.
I see. Why did you make that comparison?
Yeah, because for me, when I saw Emmett Till, that boiled me. I'm not black. But when I saw what they did to a human being, it boiled my blood.
I'm good.
And that's when I went.
I'm saying that like, bro. I still don't see the comparison.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, two bad incidents, but like this just seemed like a nigga who was just trying to go the extra mile to fit in. Like, oh yeah, just like that one Black Death. Yeah, I love Black Death. Not okay. Nah.
I understand
because when I moved to America, I didn't.
Nah, it's like a nigga who want to be like, yeah, I feel you. You're like us.
So this is a
That's bullshit, bro. A lot of things can make you upset. Well, you know, that shit pissed me off, just like how this shit pissed me off. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And comparing the two, you're minimizing the one that's obviously way worse. But it's not even just about, you know, who got it worse, who's got it bad. That's not what black people are even really getting at when they get triggered by people doing shit like this. It's because what you're trying to do here, when you do shit like this, when you minimize the injustices that were committed against black people, you're also trying to minimize the crime that has been committed and is still being committed by a white supremacist power structure, by the American government.
Yeah, I'm not sorry.
Sense that
I would have said it like
justice.
I'm sorry. I know I was leaning like that, but nah, it wasn't like I'm on serious. Like, nigga,
black
are you serious?
Americans,
yeah,
specifically. The American government is an entity.
Also, thanks for
like
you fucking with it?
Like
you like it now?
Person.
Is it acceptable?
It was born in 1776 and it is still living till this day. The American government can be sued. In fact, the American government sues people. The American government takes your.
Recently, I was at a house and got asked from this girl in a beanbag chair in the corner.
For money and
shut up, nigga, black ass
taxes, and then uses that money as it deems fit. The American government is essentially a person, and that person committed a crime against millions of black people for hundreds of years. And not just the crimes of inhumane treatment and brutality and violence, but the crime of profiting off of the labor of people without compensation. This is the foundation for the argument for reparations. When blacks talk about receiving reparations from the US government, it is not a handout. It is not saying, hey, you guys should feel bad for us because you did this really fucked up shit to us or to our ancestors, and so as a way of saying sorry, you should give us some money or give them some money, right? Because I do believe it is important to distinguish. I am a black immigrant living in America. My ancestors were not enslaved in America. They were enslaved in Jamaica, and so my peoples really should be getting reparations from the British government. But that's a whole different conversation. This is why the US government has been very careful to never apologize for slavery. Because if it did, it would be acknowledging fault, it would be acknowledging guilt in a crime that it committed against people, which it clearly understands it did, otherwise it would not have abolished slavery, nor would slavery be this concept that is demonized and seen as a crime against humanity in America. And so when people try to downplay the various injustices that have been done against black people in this country, what they're trying to do is minimize the legitimacy of the argument for reparations in some capacity, some form of reparations, some form of justice being served.
What made you make the connection is what I want to know.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
They burned him. A mob took a person, an innocent person, and he's begging for his life, and they lynched him and burned his body.
It was Instagram.
And for question is why
because
you're not answering the question.
Okay.
Let me ask the question. What is why did you make a connection between Emmett Till and this guy?
Thank you, baby.
Because that was the most brutal thing I ever heard in my life, and then now I see some Emmett Till, and then now
we got way worse.
I know, but like for me, seeing a 14-year-old kid being treated like that triggered me. And now I see this, I'm like, wow, like this is like 2025.
Anytime you make that comparison, and anytime you've ever made that comparison on this show or otherwise, where you've made this, just like us, where you talk about Indians and let me finish.
Yeah.
And you make that is how I feel every time you make that connection. Every time when you try to tell us about white supremacy as if we didn't experience.
But it's struggle, right?
No,
no.
Like,
because why systematically and some struggle is.
Bro, this is okay. I'm not saying it's not the same. I never said it's the same thing.
I clocked out the conversation.
You can't clock out of it.
No, I can't.
I didn't say it's the same thing. It's like that. Like, you know, when you take and a mob literally.
But you're still not saying what made the connection.
Because in my mind, bro, I'm not systematically sitting there like, how do I compare this? When I saw it,
do you know who Amadou Diallo is?
Literally, like right now, I didn't even think about it before. I saw it.
You know who Amadou Diallo was?
Do you know Sandra Bland? Do you know Eleanor
Sean Bell?
Do you know Sean Bell? Do you know?
Bro, that's
what I'm
they
saying
were all. How were they?
What's
the similarities?
What I'm saying is,
I don't know them all.
This is a situation that has happened to Black. This is the common face. For like this because it bleeds, it leads because it's an Indian dude that has.
No, it's not. It's not an Indian dude. It's a Bangladeshi dude. He's just.
Well, in that same area.
No, but man. It's a different country.
I'm finishing up now. This is my third one. It's my third video.
Bro, that's an Islamic country. Bro, that's an Islamic country. That's an Islamic country where there's a minority.
What are the super chats saying right now?
Wait, boogly.
Bro.
Wait, hold on.
I've had a day, Tay.
Listen, whether it's Sri Lanka, whether it's Bangladesh,
I apologize for y'all day.
And India.
I apologize for your day, Tori. We will shoot some goddamn riggers. Let's take some shots, puff on some jazz cabbage, and shoot some riggers.
See, like I understand, like black people
in Call of Duty,
but you refuse to
understand. Let me make sure I
got
make sure my Game Pass is working.
You have contributed to black struggle.
No, we didn't.
Indians.
No.
Are you
serious?
We
were never part of that.
What?
We never had slavery.
No, I'm not talking about that. There's so many components to black atrocities.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's other races that are fucked up to Africans and Caribbeans and shit like that. You know what I mean? Indians have been in the Caribbean.
Before.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They've contributed. Asians have contributed to black atrocity. And by black people letting them have the freedom to come and open up businesses. They bring their businesses into black neighborhoods, shit on the black people, dehumanize the black people. Even though you guys have hold on. Even though you guys
we're talking about two different things.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
You're talking about people that migrated here. People that migrated here.
You cannot fuck with me on this kind of
People that migrated here and decided they want to be like white. Those are different people. I'm talking about people that are in India. Because even before British came, India and Africa were huge trade partners.
Listen. We all know that. But not everybody knows that history, first off. They don't go and study. They'd rather stay ignorant. Another thing is dark-skinned Indians are discriminated against
the same way these Somalis,
and that is white supremacy. That's white supremacy.
W
So
Mamas,
think about
W
that. How Indians are going to be when they see black people. I've been in Dunkin' Donuts dealing with these motherfuckers. I've been in Dunkin' Donuts arguing with these motherfuckers at 5 in the morning because they're being fucking rude to me. Because I'm black. They just all of a sudden they're just fucking rude.
Because part of your patriotism means that you treat black people like shit.
No. That's
patriotism means
to America or India.
You assimilate to the.
I didn't say all of India.
You assimilate to the position of power.
See, like for me, coming from South India,
this is a part of it, man. It's just like how when you want to fit in with the cool kids, if you notice the cool kids like to bully this one guy, and let's say you're not a bully, let's say that's not you. If it was just you and that guy in that room, you wouldn't be messing with him. But because you are trying to be in this clique, at the very least, when they are cracking jokes and bullying this person, you laugh. You know what I'm saying? They want to hang out with you.
I am. I'm just when I'm looking down, I'm looking at multiple things. It's not when I go like this. It's just because
you want to be cool with.
I'm in multiple chat. I'm in Daquan shit. I'm in Crunk shit. I'm just going back and forth, having like three different conversations and shit.
Don't talk to me. Don't try and sit beside me. Don't be my friend.
This was just like really, you know what I'm saying, that young with something serious. It's only because this is like real. I just wanted to get to the real meat and potatoes. I wanted to see what the Indian nigga said. That was really, that's the real gist of what I really wanted to get to. You know what I'm saying? And, I didn't really care too much. You know, shout out Young Don. You know, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but I'm just like, damn, don't really care that much. I just wanted to know what the nigga said, and I'm like, oh nah. And that was basically it. But W reactions for today. We got some W uploads.